We have a surprisingly large population of supernaturals in the Pacific Northwest. Not surprising to us, but if found by humans, yeah, that's a problem. We're a collage of species intermingled amongst the humans. This is our preference, to live normal, average lives. Well, as normal as we're going to get. The other realm had become a cesspool, as my father refers to it, undignified and barbaric in lifestyle compared to the beauty and simplicity we enjoy in the human realm. We work, go to school, have homes, families, and blend in seamlessly with the human populace. It is only in the other realm that our true identities can be discernible. Unless you knew to look into our eyes. Inhuman, vivid colors, single shades marking the species. That's in general from what I've been told. Little I've seen. In the human realm, we look and live human. Sure, we supernaturals can tell each other apart. However, to humans, we go unnoticed. I've even learned to eat human food, though I gain nothing beneficial from that diet, but I do blend in without question. My family buys our main food supply from the behind-the-scenes blood market, mainly overstock or near expiration stuff from the collection facilities, and slaughterhouses have kept us well stocked, too. I had learned about the hunters when my parents trained me. The hunter's job is essentially to destroy any and all supernaturals, as we were seen as a threat to humans simply by existing. My species, vampires, their greatest nemesis, since we can easily create more and are extremely hard to kill by ordinary means. Thus, my education included hand-to-hand combat just in case we ever crossed paths. Emphasis on disabling the hunter and getting safe. Nothing that would attract attention to me. We don't even kill to eat. I was not taught to kill humans or anything, no matter what I know is available in a pinch. From what I've been taught, hunters usually stick around areas that certain supernaturals cause problems. Obvious threats drew their attention as hunters have become lazy over the years. On the other hand, many of us have adapted so well we'd become nearly indistinguishable, making their jobs slightly more difficult. If they could get close enough to see our eyes, now that's a different story. We're just as any humans. We have our bad apples that lack common sense and civility, as many of us try to live by as our code of conduct in this realm. I can understand thinning the herd in some respects, although the rest of us are contributing citizens. In the other realm, a vampire discarding his dinner in the street is simply frowned upon or tacky. Large wolves walk, proudly defending their territories. Fays flit about as butterflies, whispering the occasional suggestion of ill intent, and you may occasionally hear grand clashes occur amongst the ogres. All obvious attention-grabbing threats in the human realm, though our numbers are in the hundreds of thousands throughout the human realm, existing alongside the humans for centuries, all this time with minimal issue. None of that matters to the hunters. They continue to be born to this world with the duty to destroy simply because we exist. Generation after generation of humans with a specific genetic code wired for our destruction alone. Hunters are taught to end all races of supernaturals at any cost, or force us back to the other realm where they believe we belong. Sorry, but I was born here. Yeah. Some of the older hunters in time have come to understand that we just want to live here in peace, and they tend to leave most of us alone as long as we keep to ourselves, remain productive, and hide our true nature. That's been my experience anyway. Unfortunately, the remaining hunter population pose a constant threat that we have to watch our backs forever, simply because they exist. I wonder if this hunter could sense I was new. Well, not new as in just turned, but I'm young. I was born this way, not turned, and there is a big difference. I would be a huge notch in his old belt. I'd be an easy mark, but still a catch for him to boast about. Killing a turned vampire is one thing. They tend to be a bit more unpredictable, aggressive in behaviors, and I've heard some are even zombie-ish, kind of stinky. Those whose brains still function are actually still sloppy when it comes to concealing our existence, exhibiting the same behavior as we would witness, as we're told, from those in the other realm. However, those of us born into this life, we're technically a bit more of a trophy. We're well-groomed, educated, hold higher positions in society, amongst other supernaturals. Yeah, turned don't get that. In the wolf culture, alphas in any pack are born as kings, passing on their crown to their young. Witches, sure, they can be trained, but it's never the same magic as the natural-born witch. That can only pass through bloodlines. We are the only supernaturals, I mean vampires, are the only supernaturals capable of creating other than through biological means. That I'm aware of yet. I was taught that I needed to exist in this life and in the human realm. My family did not intend to return to the other realm, nor did they expect issues to arise here. Makes you feel a bit cheated when watching movies or reading a book about what I'm supposed to be capable of, yet I was never able to spread my wings and test anything out. I felt limited to silly parlor tricks out of strict necessity or just amusing myself. Although, if the truth of the turned was included in more fan fiction, I bet people might reconsider and open their minds to us. We could then use other means to increase our population, and hideous crimes just may drop in number.